Somebody asked me a question. The question was, what is the benefit of having SMP? If you don't know what SMP is is a cosmetic tattoo, right? It's a tattoo placed on your scalp. They deposit little tiny dots, and from afar, and sometimes from up close, it just looks like hair follicles. It looks like you have a full head of hair and just shaved your head. You know what I'm saying? Like that green gray look, because there's hair growing under the skin. A benefit of this is really, the only benefit is that it looks like you shave your hair because you wish to do so. It's coming from somebody that just had SMP done. I'm not hating on it, but I had it done. I'm removing it. I can't show you right now because I can't shave my head. But I'm not trying to speak bad about SMP. It has its benefits. But I want to say that the benefits are more mental than anything else, okay? When you have SMP, you are still bald. The only thing is that you have the resemblance of a hairline, and that right there gives a lot of people confidence. Some other people, it doesn't do anything. So in my case, I was already confident without the SMP, so having it didn't really tickle much to me. It might be different, right? But I was already a confident man. So if hair loss was a thing that's bad, I already conquered that by the time I got SMP. So my SMP experience was really just to test it out and see if maybe I could upgrade my looks. But after I had it done, I realized that my looks were pretty much about the same. So with that being said, I don't want to discourage you from getting it. You might do it, you might like it, you might love it. So I always say, if you have the cash, give it a try, because why not, right? It is a tattoo, which means you can remove it nowadays. You know, it's painful, it hurts, but you can remove it. So if that's you, then go ahead. You know, my point of view is that is the only benefit from it. There is no other benefit. It's just you are adding shading to your scalp, and it just looks like you have a tattoo. You have hair growing on your head. If it's a really good work, it looks like it's hair growing. If it's a mediocre, which most are, I ain't gonna lie to you. Don't do your research. Most of the work out there is ass. If it's a cheaper or a really trash work, people could tell. They'll be close to you, and they could probably tell. They won't tell you this, but you know, I can tell. I'll tell you this: the first time I got my SMP done, that first session, my first session was the first time I ever seen SMP. So the guy who was doing the SMP on me had the SMP done, and before I sat on the chair, I said, "Can I see it? I want to see what the hype is all about." You know, he came close to me, and I saw it, and I was like, I can tell that shit. I can tell that shit is a tattoo. And he was looking at me, he's like, yeah, you can't even tell, right? It looks like hair. And in my mind, I'm like, that was my first, I was like, nah, shit is bad. So, right? Not to talk trash. This is just, I'm just being honest, all right? So, do what you want. I'll keep posting videos about this topic because I feel like you guys want to know more. But again, the only benefit of SMP is that it looks like you shave your head because you want to, and it gives you like a hairline, which I would say sometimes it adds some sort of framing to the face. That's what I've heard often. So it adds a framing, meaning like, you know how there's a hair right here, right? So like skin stops here, then you would think the skin stops right there and hair keeps going. So it adds like a balance. But I ain't gonna lie to you, the reason why I'm lasering off my treatment is because I do prefer how I look without it. I like to have a clean looking scalp, and that's just what it is. And some people find that hard to believe. They're hitting me up all the time. Why are you removing it? Why are you taking it off? It looks great. Dude, I felt like I looked great without it. So that's the answer, and that's what it is. You know, I'm a very confident guy. I don't feel like I need a tattoo in my head to to feel good or look good bald. That's the thing. You don't be a one-dimensional person. A lot of people get SMP because they know they don't have any more hair, so they feel like they need to get hair. Like if not having it is a problem, and you know, a lot of times it's not a problem. It's like whether you have a beard or you shave your face, it's not one that's better than the other. It's just really preference. That's all it is. Anyways, that's that.